Recording. So, Abby, what were you like in high school?
In high school, I was kind of shy, but I still knew everybody. It was a small school, so everybody knew each other.
All right, and what about your hometown? Could you describe it for me?
Like I said, it was pretty small. There's not a lot to do, so I spent a lot of my time in Ithaca, which was not too far, and that's where I currently live.
Okay, and why did you decide to come to SUNY Cortland?
Because it's near Ithaca. I wanted to live close to home and go to school at the same time.
Okay. How is the town of Cortland different from your hometown?
There's a little bit more to do in Ithaca. It's more lively than Cortland.
Okay. And if you didn't go to college, what would you have done with your life?
I'd probably be working full-time at the restaurant that I'm currently working at. I'm still working there full-time, but also going to school.
Okay. And if you could wake up anywhere in the world, where would you wake up and why?
I think Paris, because my mom has always wanted to visit there, so seeing it with her would be nice.
Awesome. Thank you.
So Zoey, what were you like in high school?
I was pretty quiet in high school, but I played a lot of sports, so that kind of kept me floating around and finding my friends.
Describe your hometown.
My hometown's pretty small. We live in kind of a pretty rural area, but still pretty populated.
Why did you decide to come to SUNY Cortland?
I hadn't actually thought about SUNY Cortland, and then my mom and dad actually told me they toured when they were looking through colleges, so I decided to come take a look.
How is the town of Cortland different from your hometown?
It's smaller. They're both college towns, but this one definitely doesn't have as much going on.
If you didn't go to college, what would you have done with your life?
I was looking into going to ultrasound school, which I guess is kind of similar, but I probably would have done photography on the side by myself.
If you could wake up anywhere in the world, where would you wake up and why?
Probably somewhere tropical, maybe like Puerto Rico, somewhere culturally, impressive.
Okay.
Corey, what were you like in high school?
In high school, it was, pretty up and down. My first school, I was kind of a small fish in a bigger pond, and then in my second school, I was kind of a bigger fish in a smaller pond, so I really got to fit in with everybody and, know a lot of different people.
Describe your hometown.
My hometown is pretty quiet. It's very rural. Not a lot of stories around, but a lot of good neighbors, a lot of friends, community. So it's a very nice place to grow up.
Why did you decide to come to SUNY Cortland?
I originally chose SUNY Cortland to pursue academic and athletics, and it was just the best fit for me being in state, wanting to get an experience being away from home, but still being able to get back if I needed to.
How is the town of Cortland different from your hometown?
Very different. I'd say in my hometown, there's a lot more social life, whether that's between neighbors or just block parties, gatherings, and Cortland is very quiet, cold, and not too much to do besides, seeing people that you know.
If you didn't go to college, what would you have done with your life?
I think I would have started off in doing freelance videography and editing. Those are two hobbies I really enjoy, so I probably would have pursued them.
If you could wake up anywhere in the world, where would you wake up and why?
I'd probably choose a Caribbean island or somewhere on the beach to just enjoy the sun, fruits, organic food, stuff like that.